Hey my lovely Leos, how are you guys? Hope you guys are well. We are going to do a reading for you. Okay, Page of Wands, your energy coming through, fire sign energy. Now, there's definitely something about a new quest, okay, some sort of new quest here that you have, and it's kind of like you're taking a moment to just kind of look at something here before you kind of go in a new direction towards something that you see as a new quest, new adventure. Okay, but guys, before we jump into the reading, thank you guys so much for being here. Your energy is much appreciated. Just sending you lots of love. And if you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure to give the video a like if you do like the vibe, if you like the readings. And also, my loves, yeah, don't forget to subscribe as well if you find that these readings help you in any way. So yeah, also feel free to check your sun, moon and rising signs. Other signs in your chart may resonate. Check out the collective readings as well if the titles resonate with you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Messages can resonate vice versa. Could be picking up on your energy or someone else's in your energy. So use your intuition. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, okay, Three of Cups, Page of Wands came out again, and the Knight of Wands. Do you know what's very interesting is that I was just listening. Yeah, it's still on. It's like I just have some music random on like shuffle in the background, and yeah, I'm hearing bedroom bully. Okay. And this is giving me like, you know, some sort of sexual vibes. Now, Three of Cups in the reverse. Now, there is something here where some of you guys may be... Yeah. Sorry, I just kind of had to go through the lyrics, but it's almost like maybe some of you guys, it was like an energy of there's someone here that may have felt like, if this was you guys, yeah, Ten of Cups, there's something that maybe this was a part of your long-term fulfillment before. Okay, but there's something about, remember at the beginning I was saying there's a new quest. Okay, this Page of Wands here is now kind of going in the other direction, where this Knight of Wands in the reverse here was going to the Three of Cups. So again, if there was like a, like I feel like there was some sort of, what's the word, way of, it's like fun mixed with like just kind of doing what you want to do in the moment, kind of only really needing to kind of think about personal desires and personal fulfillments. Also sexual energy here. There could be something to do with where some of you guys, there could be an energy of someone maybe wanting to move towards a stable commitment. If there was like a more sexual driven quest before, yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at. Now there could be more of a emotionally relationship type quest. Okay, now for others of you guys, if you're not resonating with the whole relationship new lifestyle quest versus the past sort of fun sexual type quest, right? There could also be something about like a pursuit here to do with like something that you wanted to be victorious, and maybe you felt like something wasn't victorious in an area to do with multiple people. Okay, so it could be a work situation, it could be a group of friends, family, it could really be anything. but there could be something about wanting to kind of start a new quest here in regards to something that you feel that will bring you long-term emotional fulfillment. Okay. And I do feel like for some of you guys, like there is an area here of frustration under the surface. Now, this might be in regards to some of you guys, it's in regards to your money. Some of you guys, it's in regards to a job. Some of you guys, it's in regards to just not feeling fulfilled with maybe like a current state of something. But I feel like this has kind of been a catalyst though, because it's like whatever you're watering, you're like, you know, this could be better. Like I'm seeing this, and you know, it could be this, right? I feel like this is a catalyst here that's actually making you feel like you want to water this now instead of this. Okay, and this is something that's going to bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment. Now, some of you guys, if there is like a relationship type dynamic versus like a fun sexual type thing, some of you guys, you may be thinking about this emotional fulfillment relationship thing, but maybe you feel like there's something to do with like sexual frustration, or something to do with the area of where maybe that there's something that I feel like that is still something that's also part of your 10 of Cups, right? Like that sort of vavavoom, right? Vava, yeah, that is, I don't know why that is coming to mind. Hold on, let me see what song's playing now. Okay, if anything stands out to me, I will bring it up. I'm just gonna put it on low. 2 of Cups, Queen of Cups. Oh, nice, guys. Queen of Cups, 2 of Cups. So yeah, I feel like you guys, if you could have that like vavavoom, you would be like able to kind of, it's like you want to fully give emotionally to a situation where you feel like there will also be emotional exchange and reciprocation. And so maybe, guys, I feel like you may have been focused on like self-love, and like this could also be an energy here of like healing that feminine energy, even if you're a masculine here. But there's something about this that's bringing out this sense of like emotional fulfillment and happiness, and seeing that kind of brighten up these other areas of your world. Okay, and it comes in the form of like gradual decisions, encounters, choices, because this is the 2 of Cups, right? And what you put out, it's like you receive it back. And the more that you're in this energy and you're putting out, you know, your self-love, your soul gifts, your pure intentions, and you're also being at a place of inner peace. And also this is like peace as well, kind of within self, within your space, within the now, even if it's like, okay, there's not much going on right now other than me kind of just pouring into me and trying to kind of put out things that I love, things that I want a reciprocation from, but I do love it, right? Now, there was something I was going to say. Yeah, that vavavoom, okay? 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, because it seems like, okay, and you're a fire sign, so it kind of makes sense, because it's like, okay, you're like, all right, Pentacles there, the Cups, but like, well, you're working on some area with the Pentacles. This could be you at work, this could be you, you know, doing whatever, but you do have Pentacles already. So you guys, like, you've got some stability, you've got, you know, you're not in a place where you're, I don't feel like you're financially struggling. I just feel like you're working towards something else here, or you're working for more or something. But it's like, okay, you see how the 10 of Cups here would embody like the Pentacles here, because you get the home, the stability, the emotional fulfillment, you know, the reciprocation. But then it's like, okay, but the VOOM is like over in this direction, you know, and like there could even be like other people. This could be like a social group. This could be like if it's like a work thing, it could be a past work thing. But in regards to the Vavavoom, or it could be like past lovers here, okay, where it was like fun, and it's like maybe there was some sort of fun, or but I feel like what you felt like was lacking was that like emotional fulfillment, which is what you see in the Ten of Cups. But then it's like, okay, but then in the Ten of Cups, where's the Vavavoom? I'm gonna have to write that down. I don't want to forget this, so I know what I'm titling this. Okay, lovely. Oh gosh. Okay. What else do we have here, Spirit? What else? Nine of Pentacles, the Fool card. Yeah, but even though you feel that way, you're still investing in your self-love, which you know is going to equate to your Ten of Cups. So it's like you're still doing what you feel like will ultimately bring you that fulfillment. But it's like the thing that maybe makes you kind of look back a little bit, or feel like there's like this inner, there's like this other desire as well, that it's like, yeah. Now also, there could have been a situation, again, I'm feeling like a past lover here. I feel like this union, this may have been someone that you may have either seen value in or wanted some sort of commitment in, but maybe this person was like, it was just sexual. This person could have even like, yeah, with the Serpent and the Nine of Wands in the reverse, this could have been someone that like had some like energy that wasn't necessarily of the divine, right? Now, I'm not saying that they're not divine, but there could have also been like other energies influencing the way they moved and how they were, okay? They could have been someone that they, you know, there was a lot of temptation here, okay? If you see the serpent, it's like they see the serpent here with the fruit. It's like, yeah, and they're kind of luring this feminine to eat the fruit. Now, again, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. This is, if you're male, this is the feminine part of you, okay? If you're female, then same thing. But it's like, you guys, though, it's like you see where with this person you saw something wouldn't come together, okay? That's why it's in the reverse. But it's like when you were with this person, there was a lot of temptation, and I feel like it was the, maybe it was either sexual energy, or it could have been this person could have been it wasn't that, it could have been like maybe there was some sort of anger or something. But there's something about their decisions that, you know, could have been very selfish. But okay. But it's going to be different for each of you guys. Some of you guys, you wanted commitment with someone, and then you realize that someone didn't, and then you went to go in a different direction because you're like, that ain't going to come together. For others of you guys, you may have knew that but saw value in it because maybe that was just what you wanted at the time, because there was a lot of temptation, and maybe that was just, do you know what I mean, where you were, this was like in part of your world at that time, right? But yeah, and others of you guys, you may have just thought you would be successful with this in terms of like moving towards commitment. But I do feel like something about like this could have been in the past, and I feel like you've kind of already moved forward successfully from this. I just don't know why. I feel like this is just coming up for some sort of relevant reason, because with the Fool card, I feel like maybe this is where you guys feel like you made a foolish decision here with someone here. So that's keeping you invested in like all of this. Ooh. Yeah. um Sorry, I just like realize sometimes when I hold the pictures up, I'm like not even holding them right, so I'm just trying to get more still shots. But yeah, okay. So yeah. So that's why I said there was something that happened that actually was a catalyst to you investing in all this self-love, which is actually investing in your 10 of Cups. And the things that you're doing and the choices that you're making from this page, you're going to start to see things being reciprocated that bring you more emotional fulfillment, right? So it's actually like, it's really positive. Now, some of you guys, like, this looks like someone, there's something about the past. Some of you guys, if you feel like you made a decision, if this wasn't you, someone may have felt like this is the fruit. Remember I was talking about the serpent here trying to give the fruit here? And this could have been, it was either, okay, this person, you, like, depending on your situation, like, I'll like use your intuition, but there could be 3 different things to do with this person. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Not everything's going to resonate for everybody. It's different things, right? But there could be 3 different things. Like I said, for some of you guys, this person was just very selfish. Okay. For others of you guys, this person could have just been like very sexual, non-committal. And for others of you guys, this could have been someone that like I said, had like a bit of like a sexual energy kind of like they could have had multiple partners, and then there could have been like energies here that kind of got intermingled here, and you know there could be other energies kind of also influencing their decisions. And this could also be something why there's a lot of like it's like magnetism towards this person, but in the more towards pulling you towards taking the fruit. And I feel like this is someone that gave you the fruit. If it wasn't you, this is someone else. Okay. Someone gave someone the fruit. Okay, and someone looked at the fruit, and the person that had the fruit may felt like they made a foolish decision taking the fruit. Okay, but I don't know if this person ate the fruit or if they just picked it. Either way, someone may have just felt like, I don't know, it was put in their hands or something like that. But I think someone saw it as value. They didn't know that it was, they didn't know that maybe they shouldn't have taken it or something like that, because maybe they feel like there's some sort of energy that they kind of got entangled with. It's like this energy that's kind of, as they're trying to be free, or as you're trying to be free, okay, it's like feeling like there's some sort of like entanglement. But I don't feel like that is so much so in the present. I feel like that's in the midway point, and then it's like this self-love, self-investment. So maybe you guys as well, this could even be an energy of like if you've been just like, I don't know, this could be, there's a lot of water here, so something about water or spending time with water as well could really just help feel like refreshed, rejuvenated, almost kind of like an aura energy, spirit cleanse. Okay, emotional cleanse, something like that. I feel like this might be something that you've been doing or you are doing, or if not, it might be advice for you to do if you're trying to figure out if you feel like if you do feel like you're trying to move towards a new beginning, but you feel entangled or still feel stuck and you're trying to be free from something. So if that's how you feel, there is a video, it's got cleansing ritual in it. But for some of you guys, that's not for all of you guys. For others of you guys, you already feel like you've kind of, you know, moved towards a new opportunity, and you may feel like, or you may feel like you're already in a place where you're focusing on like self-love. You may feel like you've kind of more like refreshed emotionally, more balanced, and you're investing time in yourself, your money, and you may even be like someone very close to you, like a close person, a close friend, that you're kind of like getting some sort of emotional support from. Okay. For some of you guys, it could be there could be another Leo, but it doesn't have to be. We've got Sagittarius energy, we've got Aries energy, we've got Gemini energy. Okay. Six of Swords, Eight of Wands. Okay. Yeah, okay. I feel like you guys, you may have felt like you've arrived at some sort of like emotional fulfillment, something, or maybe it's like some of you guys may have had like, I know it sounds like silly. Well, it doesn't sound silly at all, but this is not going to resonate for everybody. Some of you guys, you had a car ride, or you went on a journey and you saw like nice views. Okay, now look at this. There's like 3 different views that you could have seen. Okay, some of you guys, you saw like city buildings. Some of you guys, it's like the country, like when you're like traveling from like city to city, state to state. Some of you guys, it could have been like water here, but it's like you may have seen something and it made you want to make a decision. I feel like some guys, it might have been like, maybe like you saw the house that you want to live in, maybe you saw like a city that you want to be in, maybe you saw like a location that you want to be, like something like that, and something's inspiring you, I feel, to kind of go on some sort of journey. And I feel like there's some sort of judgment and justice, whoa, right next to each other. Okay, first of all, this just like this, whenever this comes out like this, like as well, this ain't gonna resonate for everybody, but just a quick message. If anyone's dealing with someone like in prison, okay, or if they're not in prison, someone could be worried about maybe either going in prison, or if it's not that, someone could be worried about some sort of like justice here, or like a judgment, or like some sort of karma or justice, and they may feel stuck here. But I kind of feel like it's saying that a decision that's being made is freeing someone from, like, this judgment call that's being made is freeing someone. So if it's a prison situation, then like someone could be making a decision here that may free someone, or someone may speak up and speak some sort of truth, and then this may like free them. For others, if it's not like a prison situation, if it's like a situation to do with like justice or something like that, let's say, okay, there's so many different situations now, but yeah, if it's a situation to do with like justice or whatnot, it could be something about someone's in their head feeling stuck about some sort of justice, but then it's like that same person can make a decision, this big decision here, makes them, it's like the divine is like applauding, and then there's like some sort of like, you know, freedom or feeling free. Okay. Another situation here is if there's like a situation to do with like a relationship, there could have been something to do with a decision being made, and yeah, someone could be stuck in their head here about it. But yeah, legal decisions or anything like that. I feel like if someone's in their head about a legal decision or about a big decision, it could be a big decision that you feel like could affect some sort of structure or stability that's already like established. Like you feel like you may have some stability or structure that's established, and it's not only is it established, but you've built things on top of it. So it's like, okay, and you feel like this decision, like you feel like you'd have to make a big decision, but then you feel like it's up to like the courts, right? So whatever the courts is, like the courts could be the actual courts, the courts could be like the divine, the courts could be someone else that you feel like has a decision to make in regards to a decision that someone else is going to make or you're going to make, or yeah, take what resonates. But it looks like whatever decision this is, it's like a decision that someone wants to make on their journey. Okay, so if this is you, then it's like if you're going on a journey, because maybe you've seen something that inspired you, or you've been like, or you've been on a journey. Some of you guys, you've just been on a journey, and these may have been things you've been reflecting about on your journey. Okay, because this is quite like randomized, but maybe this is just like things in your mind space or things that you're trying to make the right decisions in regards to here. If you've been in your head, maybe feeling stuck about like all these different things in your mind, this could be you feeling like I want to make the right decision, but you feel like it's a really big decision. But some of you guys, I feel like there's something about, again, like you sense something like on your journey, okay, and it's like it's like, and again, when with this bow energy, and as well this, okay, I'm trying to say too many things at once. Six of Swords is kind of like you learn lessons on your journey, you move forward, and you turn those lessons into value, right? But then the other thing I was going to say is that I always say like this is like bow energy, or not bow energy, sea time. Okay, so it's like, and you guys are fire signs, so instinctively this may feel, even though it's only swords energy, you guys want to get towards something fast, you want to come in on one's energy, right? But you feel like swords energy, which is like just one notch back from one's energy, because swords energy is still quite swift, but it's not as fast as one's energy, but it's faster than cups and pentacles energy. So for you guys, you may feel like, okay, being on this journey is going to kind of slow you down to your destination, and you already kind of feel like it's a long journey. It feels like to you that you're going to like get in your car and like drive like all the way to like a different village, a different country, somewhere where you have to like travel for a very, very long time. But I don't actually feel like it's, I feel like it's more of, it's, again, I'm getting that movie, Life of Pi, when the guy's in the boat and then he's like he has like things and he's seeing things, but in here I think it's coming to him as like visions. For some of you guys, you may have seen things externally, or some of you guys the lessons, it was like some of it was emotional lessons, some of you guys it was things that you were thinking about, some of you guys it was things you took action upon and then thought about. Like there was loads of different lessons on this journey, and you could still feel like you're on this journey, but you feel like there's somewhere ahead on this journey where you're going to make a big decision to do with like justice or doing something right, or it could be something to do with a legality situation, or something to do with a big structure that you feel like you built something on. But I feel like maybe you want to do this quicker rather than later, but you feel like you need to kind of let go with the flow with the journey, right? Because maybe there's things, I feel like also guys, if you don't know why the pace, because sometimes you may feel like, okay, this journey is kind of not moving as fast as I would like. But maybe if you're unaware of why, it's kind of saying, kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There could be like a few more things that you're going to get clarity on, or insight on, information on, lessons that is going to give you the insight in regards to how to make this big decision. If you feel like you still don't even have clarity in regards to how to balance something out, I feel like there's the reason why the pace is slowed down a little bit is because, again, it's like Life of Pi. Yeah, there's certain insights that he gets. Remember the end of the story? I'm saying remember if you've watched it. But at the end, and he's telling the story of the whole journey. But it's like, would he been able to tell the story if he didn't go on the journey? Because then what would the story be? You know, what would the context be? What would, you know? So I'm not going to say anything more than that in case you haven't watched it and you want to watch it. But yeah, there's something about like you're going to get some sort of clarity or insight, okay, the more that you're kind of going with the flow on your journey. But yeah, some of you guys as well, like some of you guys, if you still feel a little bit stuck to do with like certain situations to do with the whole emotional romantic thing versus the sexual thing, or if it's not that, it could be a situation where you felt like you had to leave a past person behind because like it was just sexual, or maybe it was manipulative, or it could be a situation to do with where yeah, I don't know, there's this strong energy that like it's like you're trying to leave behind, and it's like either very, very toxic or very, very controlling, manipulative, right? And some of you guys, it's like you're trying, like you're here, right, with the divine, and if it was a person, they could have been like with the devil, right? So there's something about, because you're like with the divine, you're trying to leave something that you feel like is on the other end of the spectrum, okay? So some of you guys, yeah, but maybe some of you guys you still feel a bit stuck. Now this isn't for all of you guys. I think you guys are at different places. And some of you guys, you may feel like you're running a transition to doing so, but you still feel stuck. Okay, and it's to do with this energy or this person. And maybe again, there's something about whatever you're doing on the journey. It might just be like, okay, you're focused on just like it's almost like, okay, like if you get in a boat, right, you kind of know that, okay, I'm not on a plane, like I kind of just have, even on a plane, to be honest, you have to surrender to the timing. But if you just get in a boat and you set sail, like, you know, the movie, then you get to the destination when you get to the destination, and you don't exactly know when you're going to get to the destination, but you just kind of have to stay in the boat, right? And then initially, yeah, there could be some fear about sailing to the sea, which could also be this energy. But then, yeah, there's times when he jumps into the water after a while, the cleansing, the rejuvenation, the refreshment. There's a bit of tiredness, fatigue, but then there's resourcefulness, there's clarity, there's journey, there's lessons, there's insights, spirit animals. Yeah, some of you guys, animals. Just before you're reading, there was just like a cat that just came and just like stared at me for a second. And look, as I'm saying that, oh my gosh, it's like cats, right? Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, like there was animals, right? Even in the movie, but it's like that to me. I was talking about, I think it was like a, I don't know if it was a Taurus reading or Aries reading before. But yeah, some of you guys, you may, if you see like certain animals, you know, it might be like a spirit animal message, right? And you may get like a insight like that. something about the nature of that animal might give you some sort of insight in regards to something that may give you like clarity or insight, an idea or a lesson, which ultimately helps you move to whatever this new thing is that you want to initiate, or this big decision that you feel like will come at some point on your journey. Some of you guys, if you do feel like you're dealing with a situation or person that is a little bit like toxic, right? Maybe you're trying to like be on your journey, but then it's like maybe this is someone you travel back and forth to from time to time. But there's something about you may kind of feel like, if you don't feel this yet, this may come like at a later date. And when I say later date, like, yeah, at a different time. But like I said, I feel like like you guys are at complete different stages. But if you do still feel stuck, then I feel like yeah, there's something about maybe it's either that this person seems very powerful, or there's a lot of temptation, or there's an attachment that's made, and there's something about cord cutting, like maybe you feel like cutting the cords, like a cord cutting meditation. Some of you guys, it could be like a sexual attachment here. For others of you guys, it could be yeah, for some of you guys, it could just be a situation where you just feel like the sex is really good, but like it's gonna block your thing that you want to move towards in the near future or in the future. Okay, and you're thinking about timing and when to make the decision. You know, it's kind of like that, right? Something else, I feel like you're going around in your head about this, but then you have this like clarity at the same time, if that makes sense. Now, if you do feel like you've already kind of moved on from something, then I feel like you're feeling like you've already made a big decision, and you're now kind of waiting to kind of go through to make some other decisions here. Maybe these are decisions, personal decisions just where it's just going to be you making decisions for you, and maybe you feel like there's a few more decisions that you have to make for you before you can make this big decision that starts something new, big, or initiate something. And because of those decisions in between that you feel like you have to make first for yourself, you've got clarity on that fact. You've understood the fact that, okay, there's going to be a bit of a timing factor here. So it's like, okay, you surrendered to the timing, and it's like, okay, getting in the boat, right? But there's also like, I feel like when you're first in the boat, there's a period of like mourning, kind of like the past. Or for some of you guys, if you do feel still stuck in this situation with this person, it might be because you feel like they keep showing up and they reach out. Or if it's not that, like, I don't know, this person could just come with like certain energy attachments, or maybe they're just very manipulative. Some of you guys, you could be dealing with again, someone that's just like they're just, I feel like this is someone, yeah, that if it's a sexual thing, they could have some people that are like literally like they're not begging this person for sex, but they really want to have sex with this person. Then you have some people that are a bit skeptical of this person, like, is this person a good person? And then you have some people that are just like hurt, just feel kind of hopeless by this person. And you have some people that have just been completely walked over by this person. And I feel like this person, they may feel powerful by like either the fact that they can walk over people, or because of like, I don't know, some sexual, when like if they have sex with all these different people, then they may feel like these people stay stuck, and you know, this makes them feel powerful and higher here. So I feel like these people here do like a sword, like a cord cutting meditation, or like a cleansing to kind of feel unstuck, to get unstuck, right? But like I said, if you're already in the boat, then it's like as you're in the beginning of the boat, you could feel like you're mourning. Like some of you guys, if you're already in the boat, you may feel like when you first got to the boat, like this person showed up like one last time, and you kind of had to think it through and go, should I believe that you've transformed? Because this could be the card of someone transforming, right? Or should I just like end this? And then I feel like some of you guys, it's like, and you make that decision and you get in the boat. But then it's like when you're in the boat, it's like, okay, this is a bit of a journey. It's gonna take a while. It's not like getting, you know, on a bus or a train. So it's kind of like in that first time, you just kind of get in the boat and you set sail. You're kind of reflecting about it, mourning the past here, but kind of using that inspiration of the sun and the happiness of where you're going to get to as like the fuel to kind of just stay in the boat. And there is going to be, there's something that's going to come to you at a certain time. I'll pull a timing card after because there's some significant here to do with timing, but it's like I see all of these swords, what's these 6 swords here, and then this sword's going to get insight. So these could be like, as you're on the journey, you're going to get an insight here, some clarity here, a lesson here, an idea here, another insight here. Like there's these 6 things that's going to give you clarity, and then that equates to like this like, oh, clarity, initiate, making a big decision based upon all of these things that you see. These could even be like insights, visions, yeah, I feel like Spirit is saying that would be a good movie for you guys to watch if you want to like have a movie night. But yeah, with the popcorn. So you guys, you got someone that you're like cool with, you're tight with, right? Or you could just like chill. So someone that you're really good with, you already have some sort of like relationship with, might be a family member, might be a friend, could be a partner, whatever. But it's like, yeah, like I see, if you do watch it, I see you being like very focused on it. Like the person might just be there like chilling, just, you know, popcorn movie, and you're like proper like focused on the movie, like, okay, let me see. Let me see if I can see any signs, right? I've got my glasses on, I'm trying to but yeah, but for others of you guys though, in general, I just see as well you're focusing on stability, your money. And for some of you guys, yeah, like something about this journey as well is going to help with like the money, because some of you guys, you feel stuck. Some of you guys, that stuck feeling, if it wasn't like any of the past other things I mentioned, it could be you feel stuck because of like stability reasons, or maybe you feel like there's someone that is going to manipulate you out of your stability or out of your money. So maybe it's like, it could be a job that you feel like is manipulative, toxic. It could be someone in the home environment that you feel like you're trying to manipulate you to do with like a home. It could be, if it's manipulative person, to do with commitment, like whatever. But I feel like you're trying to hold on to your investment. So if it's a home, you're trying to hold on to that. If it's your money, you're trying to hold on to that. If it's your commitment, you're trying to hold on to that. Okay, but there's something about maybe you feel a little bit powerless into the situation because you feel like you need to, you like kind of protect your investment is what I'm trying to say. And then with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, some of you guys, yeah, you've taken it with you. Obviously. Okay, so if it's like money, some of you guys, you may have saved some money to kind of embark on a new journey. Some of you guys, you want to move location. Some of you guys, you want to move to like a completely different place and you want to save up some money and then move. But it's like 6, something about number 6, and maybe like, okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Hold on. So some of you guys feel stuck at a job, but you feel like you need to protect your money because you want to save for something in the future. For others of you guys, you may feel like there's someone that you feel like is manipulative, but you feel like you live with them. So you feel like you just kind of have to, that you feel like you're stuck there. But you have to just maybe you're trying to save to a point where you can move. So you're trying to like protect your asset, right? And for some of you guys, if you feel like it's like someone that's a toxic relationship trying to like pop up, whatever, it's that you could just kind of try to like keep yourself kind of poised. It's like you're not really trying to invest much like time or energy into them like that. You're trying to put that energy and time into yourself here. And some of you guys, you've got the glasses on, so it's like, oh, I'm seeing that post now. The post on the page, the Instagram page, Spiritually Charged, where yeah, the girl's got the glasses and she's like, oh, now Spirit put the glasses on me and then going back, right? It's kind of like, yeah, like you've got the glasses on, so it's like I'm holding my investment, ain't no going back. So some of you guys, this is like where you like, you feel like, yeah, like there's no going back, but maybe you just feel stuck because of the timing and you feel like you have to wait because you need to save or you need to invest more time in something, and either building something or self-investment or saving money, or something to do with like, but even in that time, if you feel like, why do I have to take that long to save, why do I have to take that long to do this self-investment, why, whatever it is, Spirit is saying that the time is going to be mutually beneficial because there's also going to be like insights and clarity that's going to come in that time as well, that's going to help with like you getting insights in regards to how to make this money, you getting insights in regards to how to like protect like your assets, protect yourself, protect whatever it is that you're moving towards, to get clarity in regards to how to do something that you're trying to move towards. Seven of Swords and the Emperor, yeah. Some of you guys, like I said, if you're at a job or something, you could be like secretly doing something on the side, but maybe you don't want your employer to know here. Or if you're a business owner, it could be something to do with maybe you feel like, I don't know, there's people that want to steal your money or something like that. If there's something about like if someone wants to steal, if there's a business owner, someone wants to steal someone's money, the message here is like some sort of boundary here, so that like no thieves can kind of get in. If it's something to do with an employer and someone doesn't want someone to know, I feel like it's something to do with like, yeah, like at the right time you'll be able to make the decision here to kind of like have a new start. I don't feel like this this employer is really yeah, it's not coming up as they're kind of focused on that. I think they're focused on the business and money and whatnot. 5 of Cups. some of you guys, you feel, there's something about you feel stuck because of that. And this could be like make you feel just like some of you guys, I don't know, maybe you feel like you don't want to lose, some of you guys don't want to lose your job, 5 of Cups. Or some of you guys, you may have felt, someone may have felt down about the fact that, yeah, someone maybe wants them for the wrong reason. 10 of Pentacles, the Tower. I feel like if you guys are worried about losing a job, it's kind of saying that you're gonna, like, your 10 of Pentacles is, oh, some of you guys are just down about having to show up to work. It's like you show up and you greet and you're like, hey, hey, and then you sit down and you're like, oh, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. Okay. Or maybe some of you guys, you like your work, maybe you feel like you built something, you've accomplished something, but maybe there's something about, like, there's so much time with all these pentacles that you have to invest here. That it's just like you just feel completely tired and drained by the time you're kind of like done. Okay. And then there's not only that, it's like there could also be other things going on. There could be people that, you know, you're greeting, encountering. Oh, okay, Spirit is saying the reading about, posted a reading about, what's the title of it now? Time management. Yeah, because there's something here about like spending, there's like there could be a lot of time at work or business or whatever it is. There's also people being greeted. There's also maybe 2 people here that you feel like there's some sort of like loyalty here between you and this person. Or if it's not that, it could be 2 people that you feel like are loyal, that you're talking with or looking at. But I feel like some of you guys, there's something about your time. You could feel down because you feel like you don't have the time. Or if it's not the time, it's like, or some of you guys, you see the value in your job because you feel like it gives you a lot of money. But there's something about like, or if you're a business owner, you could feel like you have some people that are like loyal. And you're trying to focus on those that are loyal versus like, you're trying to give more time. Maybe you feel like you're unable to give adequate time to those that are loyal. Because there's other people that are just kind of coming in to seek something, that are trying to get a lot of your time, energy, effort. For others of you guys, it could be like, again, just feeling tired at work. Maybe you have a job where you have to like greet people, interact with people, and like you kind of have to keep prepped up, you know. Okay. Some of you guys, you feel like you could feel very like you've been very loyal to your job, and maybe you feel you've earned a lot based on that fact. So some of you guys, maybe you're grieving, feeling like, oh, maybe you feel like you've been very loyal to your job, you've accomplished a lot, and it's going to feel like a loss for you. So yeah, there could be a few different things. But with the Sun card, your energy here and the 7 of Pentacles, something you feel like isn't going to grow to, if like you feel like something's grown to max capacity. So it's almost like now you may feel like with you growing, you're going to have to start dimming your light here, unless you kind of, because now it might start to, won't feel like accomplishments, now it might start to feel like a box, right, where it's kind of closed in, and you want to kind of expand past this box here. But there's still that relevancy and like grieving those past things that you spent time and energy and effort doing, things that you put in watering. So these could be a mixture of like, again, it doesn't just have to be a job, it could be things you spent time doing, any of the things we mentioned in the reading up so far. It could be people you spent time in, it could be a job you spent time at. But if there's things that you feel like is keeping you in a box now, you want to kind of expand. Some of you guys, you saw something that was a red flag. Okay, it could have had something to do with like a work situation, it could have had something to do with a person that you realize is disloyal, or it could have had something to do with a situation that you realized kind of Like if you were to kind of try to build towards it, you would just feel like tired and down and depressed in it. But at the outside, you could make it look like a 10 of Pentacles, but it's like inside you'd feel like, this is not emotionally fulfilling and I'm drained, but it could look good on the outside, right? So there's something about you kind of realizing your happiness and success. Look on your unicorn here, moving towards unicorn energy here. Move, it's like you're going to move right past this and actually go to your true thing, right? And for some of you guys, this is where you were successful already. Some of you guys, you've accomplished some sort of success already in regards to your work or something you've accomplished. And there's an energy here, Spirit, saying like, rejoice that, like celebrate that, you know, because maybe you're in this energy of kind of feeling like mourning it. And that's relevant to mourn it and then celebrate it, you know, celebrate like, I've accomplished this, you know, and have that victory. So it feels like, okay, I'm on to my next chapter. And you're moving on this unicorn, you're utilizing your soul gifts, you're tapping into your authenticity here, and you're being true to you. And this is going to bring you like more happiness, more positivity, okay, more success, okay. So if you did feel like you saw a red flag in something that kind of made you feel like, okay, now I'm in a box here, I need to expand, I feel like that red flag may have been also a catalyst for some sort of like enlightenment or like light bulb moment to move you forward to your next chapter of success. Oh, I love that, Leos. Love that, love that. Hold on. So I'm just writing this down, guys. Bear with me. Okay, lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, okay. Oh, I did say I'd get timing cards for you guys, didn't I? I'll get timing cards and I'll get an advice. We get some timing for Leo, please. Some of you guys may have a light bulb moment tomorrow. Some of you guys, you may feel happy about something tomorrow. Autumn time has come out. Autumn time. How many months away is that? Because I was getting like 6, but it could be different. So hold on. We are what, in January still? Yes. February, March, April, May, June, July. It's technically summer. We do have 4 here as well. 4 and 6. So it could be 4 months. Yeah, we've got 4 actually. So February, March, April, May. Finish the work, then it will come in the morning. So because there's definitely something about work here, okay? And maybe you have to get up early in the morning to go to work. Some of you guys, there's something about time investment. Definitely watch a time investment video. Because there's something about what you're watering, where you're investing time. Something about like someone may come. I don't know if someone's visiting you tomorrow. If someone's visiting you tomorrow, it may make you happy. After work or something like that. That's not going to be for everybody. But okay, what else do we have here, please, Spirit, for timing for Leos? Oh yeah, let me show you autumn time, by the way. Autumn time, what did that fall on top of? Knight of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. What else? Please, for Leo, Spirit. Okay. Okay, we've got the number 11 and we've got 5 years ago. Okay. So I feel like there was something about 5 years ago, something about like a gateway or a shift, or it's like a portal opened up, or like some sort of shift happened for you guys. And there's something about like you're finishing the work from that chapter 5 years ago, and it's like once you finish that work, then the new thing's gonna come in. Okay. 5. Okay. What else do we have here? In divining, half past, we've got last month, and we've got quarter past. So something between quarter of the year to half of the year in. Okay, so between like a quarter of the year to a half of the year in. Okay, also something significant could have happened last month, or maybe you had a realization last month that you needed to trust the timing here. Yeah, it's soon come, dot dot dot. So again, I was saying it's swords energy. It's not like cups or even pentacles energy, so it's not gonna be like that slow. It's literally maybe just like months, and I feel like it's gonna kind of feel like it's gonna kind of breeze by, because you're gonna have so much like other insights and things kind of occupying that space. But some of you guys may feel like I'm just gonna be like on a boat, just kind of going back and forth, like what, you know, what's going to occupy your mind space. And so we got the message as well to keep a clear mind as well, because you may be in your mind a lot, but I feel like the more you keep a clear mind, you're going to be in clarity, insights, maybe even visions and stuff. We got 27. Yeah, like, okay, so between like something significant between February and July. 11, 5. Some of you guys, if you're dealing with like any children here, this isn't for everybody. There could be a specific child that's 11. There could be a child that's 5. There could be a child that's 2. There could be a child that's 7. Some of you guys, there's something about, if you're thinking about like, okay, when's something gonna come? It says in divine timing. It also says trust the timing. And it's also saying like, if you focus on completing what you need to do, like the tasks that you have at hand, some guys, it might be like a few tasks that you know you got to do. So once you've completed it, because it's saying you have to complete something and then the new brings in. But if you still have something open, then the new can't fully come in, right? So once you've completed something, then it will come. We've also got some sort of something significant for some of you guys in 2 weeks. It could have something tied to last month. Okay. And then we've got 19. Okay, also as well, something could happen on the 27th. Something could happen on the 12th. Something could happen on the 11th or the 19th. Okay. And then we also have here 7. We've got this week. We've got winter time as well. This week and 7. Okay, so 7, that was where we had July before, but winter time. So for some of you guys, something could happen a little bit after July, maybe like 2, 3, about 3 months after. Oh well, I guess yeah, autumn time. Well then it could, yeah, something from autumn time, maybe even leading into winter. But I feel like there's things that are going to happen prior to that that are going to be significant to the whole process, right? But okay, I'm gonna get some advice, my loves. Let's get advice. Okay, we'll do these cards. Okay, advice for my lovely Leos, please. Leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desires into action. Yes. So as it's saying, if you take the leap of faith now, something will happen by winter time. If you take some sort of leap of faith this week, something significant as well could happen at like 7:30 or 2:30. Okay, timing wise. But yeah, endings and beginnings, the old must be released so that the new can enter. Isn't this literally just what I was saying? You have to close something, finish something, complete it. And then once that's completed and released, then the new can come in. Okay. February. So maybe you guys, there may be a leap of faith that you're going to take in February. Prosperity. Yeah, in regards to your prosperity, the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. Yeah, lovely, you guys. Okay, loves, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you guys so much for being here. Your energy is much appreciated. Definitely give this video a like, rep for your sign. And if you would like more readings, more bonus readings for your signs as well, liking the reading helps me to know who is looking for that, who wants that. So yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for being here. Take care. Stay spiritually charged. Bye-bye.